Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the procession of the Bow Valley College graduands of 2018. Please remain standing while the platform party enters the auditorium. The Blackfoot Eagle Hill Drum Group will now play the flag song to begin the procession. Please join in the singing of our national anthem, performed by Jennifer Kapp.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God, keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Thank you.
Be seated.
Welcome, graduates of Bow Valley College, members of the board, distinguished guests, faculty, staff, colleagues, families, and friends. I'm Catherine Kosh, and I have the privilege of serving as Vice President, Learner Services, and Chief Financial Officer at Bow Valley College. Today, I have the honor of being the Master of Ceremonies for our Winter Convocation ceremony. I would like to take this opportunity to acknowledge that Bow Valley College is located in the traditional territories of the Niitsitapi, the Blackfoot, and the people of the Treaty 7 region in southern Alberta, which includes the Siksika, the Piikani, the Kainai, the Tsuut'ina, and the Eahey Nakoda. We are situated on land where the Bow River meets the Elbow River, and that the traditional name for this place is Moginstis, which we now call the City of Calgary. The City of Calgary is also home to Métis Nation of Alberta Region 3. Bow Valley College has a strong connection with Indigenous communities as the college stands on traditional Blackfoot territory, and many of our students, faculty, and staff are First Nations, Métis, and Inuit. I'd like to thank the Blackfoot Eagle Hill Drum Group from Siksika Nation for playing the flag song for our academic procession, as well as Neil Coburn for playing the pipe organ and Jennifer Kapp for singing the national anthem. I'd like now to introduce those people who are sitting here with me today on the platform, so the members of the platform party. These are some of the great leaders of this institution who have assisted in guiding our graduates here today. I ask them to stand and be recognized and then be seated as I call their names, and I'm going to ask you to hold your applause until we finish the platform party. It is a test, isn't it? Okay, so on my right, Laura Jo Gunter, Bow Valley College President and Chief Executive Officer. Carleen Donnelly, Executive Director at CUPS. Carleen will be our keynote speaker this afternoon. Nora McLaughlin, Dean, School of Health and Wellness. Dr. Sherilyn Cameron, Dean, School of Community Studies and School of Creative Technologies. Diana Marie Tare, Valedictorian, School of Creative Technologies. Charles Pankratz, Director of Enrollment Services and Registrar. Leah Wack, Dean, Regional Stewardship. Dr. Russ Wild, Dean, Research and Innovation. And on the left, Dave Collier, Chair, Bow Valley College Board of Governors. Annie Kwan, Public Member on the Board. Suzanne Hathaway, Public Member on the Board. Hannah Talib Imai, Faculty Member on the Board. Ifoma Ingwadiki, Staff Representative on the Board. Lovepreet Singh Kalon, Student Representative on the Board. Mario Siciliano, Vice President External. Dave Harvey, Dean, School of Continuing Learning. Lynn Connell, Director, Learner Success Services. Derek Lemieux, Director, International Education. And other members of the platform party include directors, program coordinators, and instructors who have all assisted in the education of our graduates, bringing them here today. So if those people could stand. People who are special to the graduates in particular. So thank you. I'd also like to recognize our donors, industry partners, and friends of the college who are here with us. And we are very excited to say that we are also streaming live on our Bow Valley College YouTube channel. So, hello to all the parents, friends, and colleagues tuning in from around the world. You have to give them a wave here. Yes, good. And also, please make sure you use our hashtag. So hashtag BVC18 when you tweet, Instagram, or use Facebook. So we're going to make sure that Bow Valley College is trending on social media today. Thank you all for taking the time to attend our ceremony. It is always a pleasure to be here for these things, isn't it? I mean, look at this. So before we start the real ceremony, a few housekeeping items. Make sure your electronic devices, those cell phones that might be on you, have ringers and beeps turned to silent. If there is any kind of emergency here, there's a two-stage alarm system. So stage 1 would be activated backstage. Stage 2 would be an evacuation announcement. If something happens, stay calm. And you know what? There's so many nursing grads here. I just already feel safer. If something happens, the Jack Singer ushers will direct you to the nearest exit. Members of the platform party will exit left. And our muster point is just outside on Olympic Plaza or inside City Hall. So now we'll get started. This is an important and memorable day for each of our graduates and for the families, faculty, and staff who have stood alongside them through their studies. Today is one of the greatest days of the year for the college community as we celebrate the accomplishments of more than 1,000 graduates who crossed the stage in the ceremony this morning and those who will cross this afternoon. I know each of you has experienced some of your greatest moments here at the college, both in and out of the classroom. So to help you reflect on your time here, please turn your attention to the screen for a short video. lovely video? Does it bring back great memories? And you've hardly been gone. Yes, wonderful. So I'm now going to introduce Dave Collier, Chair of the Board of Bow Valley College. So if you'd like to stand, and I'm going to just tell you something about Dave. So we're really lucky to have Dave, first of all, I want to say that. He's a highly experienced strategic and operational leader in the Canadian energy sector with a strong focus on integration of technical, economic, and public policy considerations in business decision-making. I'd like to invite Dave Collier to the podium to say a few words and bring greetings on behalf of the Board of Governors. Please welcome Dave.
Thanks very much, Catherine. I really do think that is a great video. I'd like to help get it out there by Twitter, but I must acknowledge I wouldn't know how to begin, so don't count on me to get the communication out on the Twitter hashtag. Welcome, everyone. Good afternoon, and it's great to have all of you join us. Colleagues of the board, President Gunter, vice presidents, faculty and staff, friends and family, distinguished guests, and most importantly, our new graduates. On behalf of my colleagues on the Board of Governors of the Bow Valley College, it's my sincere pleasure to extend greetings to everyone and to recognize the achievements of the college's newest graduating class. Bow Valley College prides itself on being an open and accessible place to learn. Graduates, your teachers, advisors, counselors, and others across the college have worked very hard to make this day happen for you and to support you on your journey. And on behalf of the board, I want to thank all Bow Valley College employees for their extraordinary contributions in making the college a great experience for all of us. And I'd ask you to join me in a round of applause to thank all of the people involved at the college. But most importantly, I want to recognize our new graduates. You're the reason we're here today, celebrating your achievements and your accomplishments. You've reached a very significant milestone in your lives, and in doing so, you've created opportunity not only for yourselves, but for your families as well. I think you should be very proud of the commitment, the dedication, and the hard work that's resulted in you being here today. I think it's also important to recognize that we don't get to where we are in life without a lot of help and support along the way. And as we celebrate this important milestone for each of the graduates, I'd encourage each of you to reflect a bit on the support you've had along the way from friends and family and others. And if you get the opportunity, and I hope you do, please take the time to thank them for their support and encouragement along the way. Calgary and Alberta are wonderful places to live and work. It's fair to say, however, that the last few years have been challenging. A challenging time for both our city and our province. And we have to recognize that many families, many individuals, many businesses have been impacted by the economic downturn that we've seen over the past few years. Having said that, I do think there's a lot of reason for optimism. The first reason I'm optimistic is I believe there's some very encouraging signs regarding economic recovery. We've had solid economic growth the past 2 years. Nearly every sector of the economy is strengthening, jobs are returning, and many of our economic indicators are moving in the right direction. While our province's economy is expanding, it's doing so in new and somewhat different ways. Industries outside the energy sector are playing an increasingly important role in our economy, and the skill profiles of the jobs that come with many of those new industries and businesses are also evolving. The second reason I'm optimistic is that as graduates of Bow Valley College, I think you're very well positioned to adapt to the changes that we're seeing in the economy. The college has helped prepare you for industries that are innovating and growing with the skills employers want and credentials that they recognize and value. You are resilient, you're creative, you provide Alberta with socially aware entrepreneurs and a strong labor force, and you're committed members of our communities. I encourage you to stay connected as you move forward with the college, and under the guidance of our new strategic plan, open doors, open minds. Bow Valley College is very much committed to shaping the future of college education in the province by offering new and innovative programs that are necessary to help build strong communities and a diversified provincial economy. The college can enhance your ongoing professional development, and it can continue to help you achieve your goals. So I very much hope that you will all stay connected to the college in some way. And finally, just as you did during your time at Bow Valley College, I encourage you to be socially minded and socially aware and look for opportunities to build more inclusive workplaces and opportunities. Building strong communities goes hand in hand with building a stronger and more diverse economy. We need both, and both are very critical parts of ensuring our future success in this city and in the province. So graduates, on behalf of my colleagues on the Board of Governors, I commend you for your achievements during your time at Bow Valley College. I hope it's been a great experience for you, and we are very confident that you'll continue to accomplish great things in the future as you have during your time at Bow Valley College. Congratulations to each of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Dave. It is a pleasure to have you represent the Board of Governors at our Convocation ceremony. Our keynote speaker this afternoon is Carleen Donnelly. So Carleen, could you just stand? And I'll just tell you a little bit about Carleen. She is the Executive Director of CUPS. She has 25 years of experience in the nonprofit and social services sector and has dedicated her career to finding ways to create more positive outcomes for individuals and families. She believes that by working together with research and community partners and applying current brain science, people will become healthier and entire communities stronger. Since 1996, Carleen has been involved with numerous advisory and steering committees, working with all levels of government on developing strategies, policies, and recommendations surrounding the challenge of poverty and trauma for vulnerable citizens. I'd like to invite Carleen to say a few words.
Good afternoon, Bow Valley graduates. First, thank you. That was a wonderful introduction. Sometimes you hear that and you think, who are they talking about? Do not get wavered. This is certainly your career ahead of you. Good afternoon, Bow Valley graduates, Board of Governors, faculty members, distinguished guests, and family. It is my great pleasure to be with you today to congratulate each of you and to recognize the hard work and focus you have demonstrated in successfully accomplishing your educational goal. Graduation is indeed a milestone, not only for you, but for your family, friends, and extended community that is so proud of you today. Today, we celebrate the graduating classes of the School of Community Studies, Health and Wellness, Creative Technologies, all within Bow Valley College, on all excellent areas of education. Each of these educational areas have a great deal of opportunity to produce key players in our community and help shape our future, the future of our city, our province, and potentially our country and the world. No pressure. So first and foremost, I congratulate you, and my very first piece of advice is to take the time to be present in this moment and really acknowledge all of your hard work and focus and be present with that. You definitely have earned it. As I thought about what I wanted to say to you today and what profound words of wisdom I could offer you that might be beneficial to you on your journey, I came away with two main thoughts based on my own personal and professional experience. The number one thing I can advise you is to think outside the box when you're thinking about your future career. And the second part is to not be afraid of failure. Failure in and of itself is as much of a learning opportunity as your success. Oprah has been quoted as saying that sometimes you find out what you're supposed to do by doing the things you're not supposed to. So what do I mean by think outside the box and that failure is as important part of your journey as your success? As students, I'm sure you have been told to find your passion and you will unearth your thing and that your career could potentially flow from that. It is my belief that passions are not necessarily inherent, waiting to be found, but rather are cultivated. Broadening the possibilities of having more interests, allowing for the possibility of your interests to be stretched, to readily expose yourself to many areas, will give you more exposure to what drives you. To help you better understand what I mean, I will tell you a little bit about my story. I completed my first degree, which was a BA in psychology. When I graduated, my first question to myself was, what now? I remember clearly sitting myself down and asking myself, what do I want to do? What difference do I want to make? And how do I do that? I can tell you that I did not know the answers, but what I did know was that I could not stay in my comfort zone. I had to venture out to find the answers to these questions. Even then, though, I knew that there was a very likely gap between the perception I had of what my passion was, what job might bring that, and the reality of what working in that profession might be like. So I was determined to gain some work experience and find out. As I explored possibilities, I took the time to learn about the social issues and community concerns where I lived. I learned many important and even surprising things. From that, I started volunteering with an organization that taught me so much about the realities of human lives impacted by childhood trauma. Soon after, I was hired as a program director at a home for pregnant young women. This gave me further insights into the realities and resulting behaviors of individuals who have significant challenges in life and how our community and even our society responds to that. I began to realize that my original goal was not to find the perfect job. It was dawning on me that it was about finding my passion and that would come from finding my cause or my thing. I became determined to better understand how childhood trauma, particularly in early childhood, impacts the brain and what we can do about that to even the playing field and give children and adults the ability to reach their full potential. From there, I went on to obtain 2 additional degrees, a master's in education and a master's in business. Education, because it is the basis for change, taking what you know and mobilizing community with it. And business, because if I truly wanted to change the way organizations and systems react, support, and ultimately help those impacted by trauma, I needed to speak the language of those who hold significant funds to help us do just that. Now, after almost 30 years into my career, most of it in leadership roles, I have led an organization through transformational change by aligning ourselves with the Alberta Family Wellness Initiative through the Palix Foundation and Harvard University with the Center of the Development Child, and learning from these groundbreaking forums, and became a demonstration site for applying brain science into practice. Now, I know that some of you already know what you want to do, and that's fantastic. Whether it's in child development, nursing, data management, or many areas, but those are just to name a few. My advice to you is to be open to non-traditional opportunities within those areas. All of those areas and many more that are here today are excellent programs and ones I work with almost every day and are vital to the work that we do not only in CUPS but in our community. And trust me, my staff in those roles certainly think outside the box. And to you out there who may not be sure what your path is, don't be afraid to put yourself in some or even many different situations to find your fit. I know the reality is that particularly after graduation, it is time to look at paying off debt or to get an income. But please do whatever it is to give yourself the time and freedom to find what fits for you. I've talked about not being afraid to fail. I will say that in my journey, I have failed with many well-thought-out projects, and some, I even missed the boat entirely. I look back now and say, how did I miss that? But I can tell you that I've learned a great deal from each one of those experiences. It also not only taught me lessons, it helped me create an open dialogue with my teams, in which we were definitely able to gain even further insights from each other. Those lessons taught me every bit as much as my successes, and in some ways even made me a better person. So in closing, I will say, take the time to know your authentic self. Be patient, cultivate your passion, and think outside the box to achieve your goals. Remember, we are not here just to make a living, but to leave a mark in our community in a way that validates that we are contributing to making our world a better place. In finding your passion, you will enable yourself to stay focused, humble, and driven. All aspects that keep us centered and our well-being strong. Our community, our country, and our world needs your passion. Please fuel it with all the wonderful parts of your being. And on that note, I will say it has been my honor to congratulate you on your success today and to offer my experience as a stepping stone to your future achievements, of which I'm sure there will be many. Thank you.
Thank you, Carleen, for inspiring and motivating our graduates to face and successfully tackle life's challenges. Today, we will be hearing from a graduate who has been chosen to represent the graduating class. Our college is a diverse institution with locations here in Calgary, as well as the region surrounding the city, with students from many walks of life, engaging in many different types of educational programs and training. This student representative, or valedictorian, was an outstanding learner in her program and has been asked to give a speech to mark this important occasion. At this time, I'm going to ask our valedictorian to stand, Diana Tare. Diana is a proud graduate from the School of Creative Technologies in the Digital Marketing Post-Diploma program. Before coming to Bow Valley College, she came from the Philippines and landed as an immigrant here in Canada in 2016. In the Philippines, Diana was a nurse and a licensed secondary school teacher. Her first job in Canada was a daycare teacher for toddlers and preschoolers. She decided to go back to school to find a career that will enable her to have more time with her family. After doing a lot of research, she learned about the great opportunities that a career in digital marketing could hold. She also discovered our brand new post-diploma program with knowledge and skills that are absolutely up to date. Diana, we are so happy that you chose Bow Valley College to start your next adventure, and congratulations on your accomplishments. Please welcome Diana Tare.
Good afternoon, members of the Board of Governors, President Laura Jo Gunter, Dean Sherilyn Cameron, Dean Nora McLachlan, distinguished guests, members of the administration, faculty and staff, parents, fellow graduates, friends, and family members. I am deeply honored and humbled to represent the graduates of the Schools of Community Studies, Creative Technologies, and Health and Wellness for the Winter 2019 Convocation. I want to honor my fellow colleagues from the pioneering class of the Digital Marketing Post-Diploma Certificate Program, a group with great talents and skills in their fields. Today is no ordinary day. Today we're honored because we were persistent, we never stopped learning, and we kept our dream alive. In the Philippines, we have this famous line, "For whom do you wake up?" which means, from whom do you get your strength to wake up each morning and live another day? This was not just our journey alone, but also our family, friends, and partners' journey. Those who supported us when we were about to give up and encouraged us to finish this race. They knew we had the courage that sometimes we failed to see in ourselves. So today, we extend our gratitude to them. But most of all, let's pat ourselves on the back for a job well done. Let us allow ourselves to cherish this moment, because before being here today, all of us had our share of closed doors, unexpected life-changing events, and heartbreaks. Yet, we conquered our mountains and came out from it stronger, plus with a diploma in hand. My time at Bow Valley College and my choice of digital marketing was never because I was out of options, bored, or just wanted to try something new. It came about through months of planning, discerning, meditating, and Google searching the keywords, jobs that will allow moms to have more time with their family. And digital marketing would keep coming up. Fast forward to today, I'm currently working as a digital project manager remotely, which allows me to spend more time adventures with my family. So how did I do it? Let me tell you a little secret. I write everything down. From my to-do list to goals to out-of-this-world ideas, I just always keep a pen and a notebook at hand. In today's world, it is very easy to get lost, especially when social media and the internet can be misleading and only highlights the surreal, the rainbows, and glamour. But real life couldn't be farther from that. There are mistakes and imperfections that can't be filtered. And sometimes, things just happen. This particular year was no easy feat for me, but that's okay. I did not let it bother me. I acknowledged it, even whispered a name for it. And through writing, I reveled in my thoughts, consciously helping myself steer away from the negative. It helped me to be more self-aware. And I would like to take this opportunity to encourage kindness in each of us. So you will never know the kind of light that you're giving to somebody or to that person next to you. The kind of light I received from my classmates changed the people around me. Be that light that let other stars shine brightly. And to all those people who are carrying heavy loads right now, remember, you don't get better on the days when everything is going as planned. You get better when life is hard. Yes, this journey is tough, but we are tougher. Furthermore, on behalf of the graduating class, thank you to all our instructors for their patience while sharing with us their knowledge and wisdom. And my personal thank you to my instructors who never quit on my unending questions. I will finish this speech with the last 3 lines of my favorite poem by Robert Frost. 2 roads diverge in the wood, and I took the less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. Thank you.
Thank you, Diana, and congratulations. We have President Gunter here as well to help make a presentation of a commemorative frame to Diana. Thank you. Now we're almost ready for the procession of graduates. But there's a few requests before we start. We're going to ask everyone to remain in the auditorium for the duration of today's ceremony out of respect for your fellow graduates. So you're coming back to your seats, right? That's good. Our photographer, we have a photographer right here from Mountain West Studios. The photographer is going to take a photo of each graduate shaking President Gunter's hand while crossing the stage. After the ceremony, the photos are going to be posted online for your convenience with a complimentary download. You're going to find the information for how to do that on the back of your program. The photographer is situated in the area right in front of the stage, right here beside these flowers, to take the photo. So that means we have an opportunity to sit and enjoy what is happening, so you don't need to leave your seats. In fact, you cannot stand along the back and take pictures or block access or anything like that. The photographer is really good, and he's going to capture the moment perfectly so you can enjoy the moment instead of looking at it through your camera. Good. After you cross the stage, graduates, A member of your new alumni family is going to be at the bottom of the stairs right over here to hand you an official Bow Valley College alumni pin. The pin symbolizes the meaningful and powerful community of alumni that you are part of. And in advance of that, I'm going to thank Sheila Rogers and Daria Stock for doing that and for presenting the pins that are going to be right down here. Now, I'm going to ask President Gunter to join me at the podium. Graduands, could you please rise? President Gunter, these students, whose names will now be read, have fulfilled the requirements for graduation as set forth by the Bow Valley College Board of Governors and are entitled to all the privileges and benefits and bound by the responsibilities associated with this college. I request that you admit them to the rightful certificates and diplomas.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Governors, I admit them.
President Gunter, other students of the college have been successful in their studies, but were unable to attend these convocation ceremonies. I ask you, President Gunter, to admit them in absentia to the rightful certificates and diplomas, with privileges and benefits and responsibilities associated with this college.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Governors, I admit them.
So, thank you, President Gunter. And you may be seated. You're now officially graduates. This is very exciting. So, welcome. Three schools: School of Community Studies, School of Creative Technologies, and the School of Health and Wellness. And look at this. This is just beautiful with all of the color here. It's wonderful. Now, when you're going to be presented by area of study. So I'm going to ask the marshals to begin leading the graduates to the stage. Right? There's going to be someone who's going to show you where to go so that you don't get lost. And over here, we have some people who are going to help with the introductions. So we have Amanda Fusaro-Smith from Learner Success Services and Tahira Ibrahim from the School of Global Access, and they're going to read the names. Okay, we're all here, and now we're ready to go. So, oh yes, our platform party, I should say. We're going to have, so we have the chair of the board, we have the president, and we're going to have the dean of the school will be over here. And we have opportunities for instructors to come forward as well to shake hands. Perfect. Okay. We can start the procession.
So presenting first from the School of Creative Technologies, Digital Marketing Post-Diploma Certificate Program, your valedictorian, Diana Marie Tare. So this is the start of the School of Community Studies and the start of the Disability Certificate. Bulawatife Amarona. Annette Kiza. Gerlin Platon. Mandia Rijal Laminchane. Taryn Weinkoff. And this concludes the end of Disability Studies Certificate Program. Thank you. This is the start of the Disability Studies Program. Sitabile Natashe. And this is the end of the Disability Studies Diploma Program. This is the start of the Early Learning and Child Care Certificate Program, Folake Alake. Is it Barger? Okay. Cassandra Barger. Shahida Chowdhury. Shahida Chowdhury. Anup Kaur. Amy Keith. Harmaya Mizad. Lakbirka Nagra. Thank you. Imelda Reedy. Hin Tita. Susan Toe. Jacqueline Vendebos. Chiling Wu. And this is the end of the Early Learning and Childcare Certificate Program. This is the start of the Early Learning and Childcare Diploma Program. Mary Christine Aguilera. Binatra Akemi. Amal Asef. Bilema Batunde. Claudia Baron Barrera. Diana Binse. Lovepreet Brower. Margaret Crane. Mary Christine Cruz. Mandarabere Danye. Thank you. Olanike Falade. Meja Han. Priscilla Ho. Huma Jamil. Gurkrin Crow. Abida Khan. Zora Koja. Haiwon Kim. Jayon Kim. Nanum Lee. Suji Min. Shauna Murphy. Christine Naboye. Nawafa Nahim. Kara Nebeling. Emesulua Aguaye. Stephanie Fung. Fang Young Ren.
You're going to get it right.
Say, tell me in my ear.
Nikiru.
Nikiru, and how do I say your last name?
Oyamune.
Iwayamane?
Oyamune.
Nikiyu Owanuane. Shu Chi Jung. Shi Chong Zhu. And this is the end of the Early Learning and Child Care Diploma Program.
This is the start of the Education Assistant Certificate. Quinn Arndt. Mandira Chaudhry. Sydney Ditchfield. Joanne McClintock. Mehvish Rashid. Safina Tabassum. Hongwei Zhang. This is the end of the Education Assistant Certificate. This is the start of the Fetal Alcohol Spectrum Disorder Education Certificate, Alicia Jarvis. This is the end of the Fetal Alcohol Spectrum Disorder Education Certificate. This is the start of the Health and Human Services Management Post-Diploma Certificate, Amandeep. Amandeep Kaur. Amritpal Kaur. Amritpal Kaur. Thank you. Gagandeep Kaur. Thanks. Gurpreet Kaur. Gursewak Singh. Harjeet Kaur. Harkirat Kaur. Jaspreet Kaur. Harsimran Preet Kaur. Jaspreet Kaur. Kamaljit Kaur. Thank you. Kirti. Thanks. Kiranjit Kaur. Thanks. Manjot Kaur. Thanks. Neelam. Pawanpreet Kaur. Poonam Kumari. Ramandeep Kaur. Ramanpreet Kaur. Simranjit Kaur. Ramneek Kaur. Ratinder Kaur. Ravinder Kaur. Renu Rani. Rupinder Kaur. Sandeep Kumar. Sukhbir Kaur. Taruna Sharma. Varinder Pal Singh. Eleanor Abrogar. Tawakkalt Adepoju. Pawandeep Kaur Aulak. Grace Bagtas. Prabjot Kaur. Amardeep Kaur Brar. Mandeep Brar. Virpal Kaur Brar. Himani Chabra. Mandeep Kaur Daliwal. Navapreet Daliwal. Divesh Dogra. Rodina Dominguez. Gagandeep Kaur Gill. Gursharanjit Kaur Gill. Virpal Kaur Gill. Okay. Kamaljit Kaur. All of it? Sarvortamdeep Kaur Jamu. Sandeep Kaur Hair. Sumit Gulati. Anchal Kalia. Yatin Kumar Kalra. Rahul Kapil. Amandeep Kaur. Gagandeep Kaur. Gursharn Kaur. Hardeep Kaur. Harmeet Kaur. Harpander Kaur. Harpreet Kaur. Jashandeep Kaur. Kamaljit Kaur. Kirandeep Kaur. Mandeep Kaur. Kiranpreet Kaur. Thank you. Mandeep Kaur. Navneet Kaur. Palwinder Kaur. Prabdeep Kaur. Ramandeep Kaur. Ramanjot Kaur. Ravneek Kaur. Sukhpreet Kaur, Sukhmanpreet Kaur Lehal, Rashpal Kaur, Dilwar Man, Harshveer Singh Malhi, Manveer Kaur Malhi, Kapil Miglani, Ravi Kumar Pansuria, Emi Patel, Happy Patel, Vijay Patel, Manpreet Pawar, Rajinder Kaur Samra, Jaspreet Sandhu, Kirandeep Kaur Sandhu, Sandeep Kaur Saran, Dilraj Roop Kaur Sarao, Monica Sharma, Trida Sharma, Tavleen Sidhu, Kirandeep Kaur Smag, Vivek, Kiranpreet Kaur, Lovepreet Kaur, Navdeep Kaur, Parminder Kaur, Parneet Kaur, thank you, Shripreet Kaur Brar, Prabhakar Reddy, Chintam Reddy. Okay. Prabhakar Reddy, Chintam Reddy. Raman Khalsi. Arshjot Kaur. Gurpreet Kaur. Khushpreet Kaur. Pawandeep Kaur Pandi. Shivani Sharma. Gurinder Singh. This is the end of the Health and Human Services Management Post-Diploma Certificate.
This is the start of the Justice Studies Diploma Aboriginal Focus. Francis Gibbott. This is the end of the Justice Studies Diploma Aboriginal Focus program. This is the start of the Justice Studies Diploma General program. Tristan DeBoer. This is the end of the Justice Studies Diploma General Program. This is the start of the Justice Studies Diploma Law Enforcement. Thank you. Mayamoa Kodisime. This is the end of the Justice Studies Diploma Program and the end of the School of Community Studies.
My name is Akshay. I love my
Akshay? Okay. This is the start of the Digital Marketing Post-Diploma Certificate Program. Akshay. And this is the start of the School of Creative Technologies. Grawinder Kaur. Okay, good. Jaswinder Singh? Jaswinder Singh. Thank you. Kamaljeet Kaur. Pardeep Kaur. Ranveer Kaur. Rupinder Kaur. Sharanjeet Kaur. Varinder Kumar. Shubham Kumar Arora. Navdeep Kaul Chahar.
Inocencio de la Mente, the third. Inocencio de la Mente, the third.
Okay. Inocencio de la Mente the third.
Just the last name, take care of that, Dilla.
Do you want your first name or just last name?
Gurvinder Pal Singh Dillon.
Do you want me to say Gurvinder Paul?
Okay.
Gurvinder Singh Dihillan Paul. Thank you. Kuldeep Kaur. James Olusoje. James Olusoje. Ina Piskinova. Thank you. Sukhpreet Singh Sidhu. Harpreet Kaur. Hadi Pal Pathak. Ramandeep Kaur. Jasjeet Singh. Kiran Vincent. This is the end of the Digital Marketing Post-Diploma Certificate Program. This is the start of the Kitchen and Bath Design Post-Diploma Certificate Program. Dilwar Singh Brar. Simanpreet Singh Dulat. Navjeet Singh Flora. Bhavya Gupta. Harjinder Sadhu. Swati Sharma. Gurjant Singh. Hina Ben Thakur. Varun Wadawan. This is the end of the Kitchen and Bath Design Post-Diploma Certificate and the end of the School of Creative Technologies. This is the start of the School of Health and Wellness and the start of the Healthcare Aids Certificate Program. Junalyn Aganta. Nikki Augustine. Alawakemi Akintobi. Danielle Alamazan. Tiffany Castro. Jamie Brunel. Thank you. Athena Buran. Oline Chavez. Kathleen Coyle. Add like some flair to it. Carly Daniels. Teresa Epkep-Karede. Rebecca Everett. Shakira Anderson. Kathleen K. Arnello. Molly Bailey. Denise Benag. Michelle Bongay. Parminder Bengu. Nonu Binibiao. Jessica Fitcow. Allison Gavrete. Alana George. Yesif Gobraslase.
Rami Guevara.
Thank you. Rami Guevara. Sarah Hegblad. Samantha Henderson. Kabang Isaac.
Zenaida Isip.
Zenaida Isip? Yes. Zenaida Isip. Jocelyn Ivy. Julian Joven. Grace Kambengele. Morgan Craftsman. Christina Larico. Julie Lee. Mark Leach.
Oh, thank you. Is it Mary McCullough? Mary Drian Makalalad.
Mary Dreen Makalalad.
Hi, thank you. Heather McKay? Yeah.
Thank you. Heather McKay.
Nikki Marfito? Yes.
Nikki Marfito. Roselle Magrino. Jenna Miller.
Riolama Molina. Thank you.
Riolama Molina.
Simeon Monte II.
Sio Monte II.
Siomonte the Second. Adebisi Komolafe.
Hi, do you have your paper? It's Chrisabel. Chrisabel Montemayor? Yeah.
Chrisabel Montemayor. Trina Murphy. Marie Claire Mukashaka. Martina Mukete. Aurelia Navarro. Cassandra Nixon.
Hi. How do I say your name?
Ebonlua Odebi.
Odebi?
Yes, Ebonlua Odebi.
How to say your first name?
Ebonlua. Ebonlua.
Ebin Oluwuya Obaneye.
Thank you. How do I say that? Neka. Okay.
Neka Okeke.
Can you say your last name again? Onekwel? Yeah. Great.
Ejikeme Onekwele.
Hello. Nirvana Padios?
Padios. Nirvana Padios.
Thank you. Elele Rose Pineda.
Elele Rose Pinada.
Thank you. How do I say your name? Thank you.
Charmaine Pokulin.
Hi. Thank you. Kate Pomekta.
Kate Pomekta.
Rodich Desjardins,
Lorelai Rodish Desjare.
Yeah, Desjardins.
Lorelai Rodish Desarle.
Omar Sharani.
Sharif Sahirani.
Omar Sharif Sahirani.
Maribel Santiago.
Maribel Santiago.
Thank you. Charlene.
Charlene Santiago. Taylor Schultz.
Angelica Santa Maria. Thank you.
Angelica Santa Maria. Hi, do you have your little card? Anita Thapa?
Yes.
Anita Thapa. Hi. Alexandra? Yes. Thank you. Alexandra Thompson. Thank you. How do I say your last name? Topolinsky? Yeah. Jesse Topolinsky. Bernie Ann Verano. Hi, thank you. Cam Soo Yee. This is the end of the Healthcare Aid Certificate Program. This is the start of the Nutrition Manager Certificate Program. Leanne Obuar. Thank you. Eileen Wallace. This is the end of the Nutrition Manager Certificate Program.
Okay, sir, program and Shabnam Abdul Hadi.
Shabham Abdul Hadi. This is the start of the Practical Nurse Diploma Program. Shabham Abdul Hadi. Thank you. How do I say your last name?
Adebisi.
Adebisi? Kenny Abdebsi.
Amimbola Adegbola. Blessing Adekunle. Adebumi.
Yeah.
Damilola Adebumi. Tina Adeyemi.
Aguinaldo.
Teresita Aguinaldo. Adebola Akinyemi. Donnie Ray Alburo. Ifoma Amechi Ola. Amy. Madeline Amy. Andrini? Carla Andrini Pirart. Atira Anish. Amelia Atabong. Banganan? Bagangan. Mariel Bagangan. Jean Bagao. Monica Bahri. Titilope Bacare. Michela Balmores. Banas? Yeah. Lynn Banas. Banked. Catherine Banked. Dexter Bateman. Karen Shanae Cabrera. Karen Shanae Cabrera Bedania. Nikki Bene. Rebecca Bergen McIntyre. Lizelle Bersabal. Gagandeep Brar. Kylie Briggs. Shaylee Bueller. Adriana Burwash. Gurley Cabacas. Ma Aurora Kamba. Oh, sorry. It's okay. Patrice Althea Chan. Christy Chow. Simarjit Chauhan. Salome Chaplating. Galila Shere. Amy Chim. Dawa Chowan. Chukwabuni. Stella Chukwabuni. Sherry? Yeah. Sherry Chung. Sibula. Yeah. Melanie Sibula. Alicia Clark. Codera? Christine Codera. Tennille Caldwell. Comia? Crystal Comia. Alicia Croft. Brianne Crookshank. Shirley Cruz. Joan de Guia. Demain? Yep. Paula Demain.
My name is Mandeep Kaur Daliwal.
Mandeep Kaur Daliwal.
It's Fatimatu Almami. They didn't put the Almami on that one.
Fatimatu Almami Diallo. It's Rachel or Raquel? Rachel Dita. Janice Dizon. Brian Dumlao.
Maria Zila Dumlao.
Maria Zila Dumlao. Janjura? Yeah. Rebecca Jadjura. Blessing Ekeleme. Chioma Ekwulu. Samira El Barudi. Adjano and Yamike. Adjano and Yamike. Razel Escatron. Esperanzate? Yep. Melissa Esperanzate. Asienton? Yeah. Oluche Asienton. Oluchi Asienton. Mylene Evangelista. Fegarido. Mark Harold Fegarido. Villaluz Ferrer. Villaluz Ferrer. Mariah Flynn. Karen Lenz Justine Garciano. Parmeet Gill. Ashley Green. Kajal Grewal. Ashley Guyver. Vanessa Halverson. Lauren Hannon. Tyrene Harding. Brittany Hennig. Kelly Henning. Jaden Josveld. Alexis Holt. Nicole Horak. Olivia Hootie. Chinasa Ibe. Joy Aidalu. Funso Idowu. Funso Idowu. I'll just use it here. Yeah. Obiageli Beatrice.
Obi.
Or just OB?
OB, yes.
Okay, OB Beatrice Ige.
Just OB.
Okay. OB Beatrice Igepe. This.
Omamuzu Jonas Boro.
Omamuzu Jonas Ikporo. Charlene Ilakad. Hadiza Iyeke. Jagard. Yeah. Rebecca Jagard. Sobia Jamil. Raylin Jimenez.
Can you hold it like this?
Yeah, perfect. Jennifer Kafka. Kane? Yeah. Miriam Kane. Kabuga
Dennis.
Katabazi.
Yeah.
Okay. Dennis Kabuga Katabazi. Loveleen Kaur. Mandeep Kaur. Sukhnir Kaur. Kowalski, yeah. Courtney Kowalski. Thank you. Labay?
Labay, yeah.
Labay. Jessica Labay. Dareen May Lasea. Lacerna? Yeah. Glenda Lacerna. Alexia Levine. Laganson? Yeah. Femia Joy Laganson. Leleji? Yes. Helen Leleji. Awesome, thanks. Megan Lewis. Dan Dan Leo. Loxon. Yeah. Pamela Loxon. Cheyenne? Yeah. Cheyenne Long. Chanel? Yes. Chanel Lopez. Colin Love. Chinwe Madbonu. Mahate? Yes. Crystal Mahate. Malinao? Yeah. Idela? Yeah. Idela Marie Malinao. Kirat Mali. Assumpta Mama? Yeah. Assumpta Mama. Karanjot Mangat. Maningo? Kizaya Maningo. Kizaya Maningo. Harleen Mann. Nida Mansorani. Marilyn Marajas. Margate. Gladys Gay Margate.
Maritas Mark.
Maritas Mark. Renaline Martinez. Giselle Martinez Cristia. Oh, thanks. Alyssa Marzan. Masengo Kilolo? Yeah. Frizelia? Yeah. Freslia Masengo Kilolo. Eleanor Mazimpaka. Eleanor Mazimpaka. Sheena McPherson. Malifonwu. Yeah. Vivian Malifonwu. Amber Mendoza. Lalian Mendoza. Jenny Miklat. Moshe? Yeah. Elsa Moshe. Oh, you're good. Muchena? Mm-hmm. Patience Muchena. Farhanaz Muradi. Murciano. Christine Murciano. Keiko Nabeshima. Gelly Giselle Nadella. Jelly Giselle Nadella. Jelly Giselle Nadella. Fernand Montiavel Naji. Just Nancy. Yes. Nancy. Brenda Narvaez. Brenda Narvaez Rodriguez. Zina Tunisia Nazim. Mercy Ngigi. Tegan Nilsson. Haley Nilsson. Joroge. Yes. Catherine Joroge.
Marinette Nkafu.
Marinette Nkafu. Teresa Nwaje. Kira Oakley. Oche? Yes, please. Blessing Oche. Oluwemimo Odeshilo. Yes, please. Oluwemimo Odeshilo. Uchechukwu Obo. Chinyere Okafor. Chinyere Okafor. Stella Okwa? Yes. Stella Okwa. Taibat Olushesi. Taibat Olushesi. That's okay. I'll just use this. Nikki Aiko Ong? Yes. Ong. Nikki Aiko Ong. Isioma Osaji Ugo. Isioma Osaji Ugo.
It's Rana Oti.
Rana Oti. Alexandra Owerko? Owerko. Alexandra Owerko. Emilia Owusu? Emilia Owusu. Daniel Martha May Paglumatan. Daniel Martha May Paglumatan.
Jalo Pagergan.
Jalo?
Jalo Pagergan.
Jalo Pagergan. Palgu? Palge. Armalin Palge.
Jennifer Pan.
Okay. Jennifer Pan. Alicia Pangalang. Farzane Parsi. Farzane Parsi. Savannah Pat. Lizette Perez.
Leila Peldier.
Pewude.
Yes, that's fine.
Are you sure? Tell me how to pronounce it.
Leila Peldier.
Poudier.
That's fine.
Leila Poudier. JC? Yes. JC Phillips. Maria Windrina Preto? Maria Windrina Preto. Indu Rajiv. Caitlin Rachard. Manawa Grazote. Manawa Grazote. Katie Reed. Stephanie Riley. Richard Michael Roranis. Richard Michael Roranis. Lorna Rothwell. Marika Ruz. Sadia Safari. Monique Sassam. Rizvi Sokiratun. Natia Seifert. It's okay, go ahead. Priyanka Sharma. Sonia Sharma.
Sophia.
Yeah, Shukrala.
Shukrala.
Shukrala. Sophia Shukrala.
Olusheye Shonibare.
Olusheye Shonibara.
Shonibare.
Olusheye Shonibara. Christy Ann Slachter.
Shonoa Janet.
Shono Janet.
Yeah.
Shono Janet. Thank you.
Kelly Spurl.
Kelly Spurl. Steve?
Yeah. Steib.
Steib.
Just go Ace Grace Steib.
Ace Grace Steib. Melody Suyat? Melody Suyat. Diane C.
Diane Sai.
Diane Sai. Su Hong? Shu Hong. Shu Hong Tan.
Ifogale Tanaruno.
Tanaruno.
Ifogale Tanaruno.
Ifogale Tanaruno.
Yeah.
Luam?
Yeah.
Tesfagabra. Luam Tesfagabra. Tingmiak?
Tingmiak.
Crystal Tingmiak.
Fides.
Fides Torres. Trehan?
Yeah.
Anita Trehan. Go ahead. Queenie?
Yes.
Tronco?
Tronco.
Tronco. Queenie Tronco.
Lydia Tisayas.
Lydia Tisayas. Mylene?
Mylene Joy Tangpalan.
Mylene Joy Tangpalan.
Jean Omnas.
Jean Umnas.
It's my cousin.
Christine Umnas.
Thank you.
Yeah. Taylor Underwood. Valdez. Brandon Valdez.
Robin Vanderlei.
Robin Vandelite. Vergara?
Yeah.
Gladys Vergara. Ariane May Villanueva. Ariane May Villanueva. Wency Villanueva. Athena Winters. Larissa Wong. Tamara Wong.
Take this.
That's okay.
Queenie Wu.
Queenie Wu.
Yankee.
Tenzin Yankee. Tashi Youngsom.
Yeah.
Tashi Youngsom.
Penina Yoslevsky.
Thanks. Penina Yoselevsky. Hadil Youssef. Monique Grace Yu. Shayna Yuki. Hanifa Yusofi. Leslie Zabit?
Yeah.
Leslie Zabit.
Hi, Reagan Zacharias.
Thanks. Reagan Zacharias. Derartu Woldesenbet. This is the end of the Practical Nurse Diploma and the end of School of Health and Wellness.
Ladies and gentlemen, these are the School of Community Studies, the School of Creative Technologies, and the School of Health and Wellness 2018 graduates. I sense a little pent-up enthusiasm. So at the count of 3, I'm going to ask you to stand and give yourselves a cheer, and if any of your family and friends want to join you, they're welcome to. So at the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. You deserve that. You absolutely deserve that. So now I'm actually going to ask you to rise again, graduates. I'm going to count to 3 again, but this time we're going to do something a little different. We're going to take that tassel and you're going to move it from the right side to the left side, which signifies your convocation. So 1, 2, 3. And if you ever forget which side that tassel goes on, it's on the left side over your heart to remind you of your alma mater. And we will remember all of you. Congratulations. Please be seated. Now, I'd like to invite our President and CEO, Laura Jo Gunter, to bid our graduates farewell, but not goodbye. Please welcome President Gunter.
Okay, so you know when you see the president again, you're in the home stretch. So we're almost there. So graduates, members of the Board of Governors, honored guests, members of the Platform Party, faculty, staff, family, and friends. Graduates, today is a proud moment. Your family, friends, teachers, mentors, and significant others are here to celebrate your achievements. They've given a lot to help you be here today, so let's give them a round of applause to recognize their commitment and dedication to you. Commitment and dedication are values to stand by, fundamental beliefs in how we think and act. Values are the principles that guide our lives as we move forward. Just like they do at a personal level, values guide our work here at Bow Valley College. They provide direction to our role as your comprehensive community college. At Bow Valley College, we work together to open doors and open minds, make all learning count by challenging our thinking, removing barriers, and providing opportunity. Our values of creativity, inclusion, respect, teamwork, and resilience guide everything we do. They provide a foundation upon which we act and succeed. They provide a purpose and a meaning to our work. As values are what we believe in, I would like to talk to you about them today. As graduates, you represent the beliefs we champion and embrace. I know that you will continue to demonstrate them as you embark on your next steps of your journey. You have a lot to offer employers and communities as highly skilled and socially aware graduates. You are creative and innovative in approaching challenges. I saw a powerful example of this at the Venture Quest business case competition when one of your peers pitched an idea called Home in a Bag. He had an idea of supporting disaster recovery through inexpensive and readily available shelter and power. He is starting his business, and when I was in Ottawa recently, I turned on the television news, and there he was talking to a reporter. You cannot imagine how proud I was that one of our Bow Valley College students was there pitching his idea, and making an impact on the world. This is your power, creating something from an idea, because you have the tools and resourcefulness to be successful. You care for our communities, particularly this group, because all of you are in the caring profession. This concern for people is something we all have in our hearts. Inclusion is a way of thinking and acting. It shows acceptance and fosters belonging for us all. Just as you care for your classmates, care also for your work colleagues. Just as you care for your family and friends, care also for our community. It is what we do. By caring, we demonstrate respect for the diversity of our communities, whether they be at Bow Valley College, at work, or in our society at large. How we treat and work together are symbolic of who we are. This helps foster a feeling of belonging, of teamwork and trust as we depend on our collective strengths to advance our goals. When we act collaboratively, we are open to new and alternative ideas, perspectives, and solutions. In other words, teamwork expands the solution space. We are together as a team, and while your team is there for you, you need to be there for them as well. You have to be accountable yourself. It takes courage to be accountable, to make mistakes and take responsibility. Stand up for yourself and others, your teammates, and your community more broadly, and they will accept you as being trustworthy and reliable. You are responsible for who you are and what you do. The faith others develop in you is encouraged by the honor and integrity that you model. Be resilient in your actions. When you encounter difficult situations and challenges, learn from them and come out stronger as a result. Stand true to your guiding principles and ensure they inform your actions. To put it simply, you are what Bow Valley strives to represent and be: creative, inclusive, respectful, resilient, and committed to teamwork. With these values as your guidance, I look forward to the new ideas, approaches, and solutions you will generate for our communities and our province. Congratulations, graduates, not only for what you have accomplished, but for what you will become. You have a solid foundation on which to grow and achieve. Thank you.
Thank you, President Gunter. I would also like to take this moment to thank today's readers. Maybe if you just want to stand. Tahira Ibrahim and Amanda Fusero-Smith. That was a great job. Thank you. I also wish to thank the many members of the Bow Valley College community who make this convocation a special occasion, not only for the graduates, but also for their family and friends. For our faculty and staff, this celebration is also special as we measure our success by the success of our students. Graduates, please join me in a round of applause to thank our faculty and staff for their dedication and commitment to learner success. This day signifies a new beginning for each and every one of you. In addition to earning your credential, you have earned the right to be associated with a very special group of individuals. You can now call yourselves alumni of Bow Valley College. Graduates, you have our best wishes for the future. Have a wonderful afternoon with your family and friends. I would now like to call on the Blackfoot Eagle Hill Drum Group to help us conclude our ceremony with the honor song. I'm going to ask you all to rise and remain standing until the end of the song. Neil Coburn will then return after the song to the pipe organ for the recessional. I ask you to remain standing while our platform party exits the hall, followed by the graduates, after which we invite you all to join us for a reception in the lobby. Thank you.